Hi, thanks for sticking around. So we know this can be a pretty stressful time. I'm Dr. Snow. It can be kind of stressful as you're waiting test results for your child or any anticipation like that. Just want to reassure you everything is fine. Your child is going to be okay. You'll be able to live a very normal life. There's no worries about that. We're just going to explain the results to you very simply. Ask any questions that you have is totally fine. So we ran a test with a couple control groups, but we ran a test on your son Timmy, and to see how their bodies are handling lactose, which is the natural sugar found in milk and other dairy foods. This test measures how much of this sugar broken down, how much is it being broken down into smaller pieces that the body can actually absorb. Your child, unfortunately, but not too bad, everything's fine, has some results that are consistent with lactose intolerance. And so in this case, their bodies aren't making enough of the enzyme lactase to fully break down the milk. Now, what does that mean? Everything is fine. And we'll explain that a little bit more right now. So just to make sure that our test was accurate and you can trust us, we ran a couple controls, a positive and a negative, where one with the same enzymes being used was needed to test positive so that we can in fact detect the issues, and then a negative control without the lactase, which stayed flat, showing that the test isn't just reacting to everything, and this was an accurate test, and these results are credible. So what it means kind of chemically, the body makes an enzyme called lactase in the small intestine, and lactase's job is to take lactose, the milk sugar, and to cut it into two simpler sugars of glucose and galactose. Those are small enough to be absorbed into the bloodstream and used for energy. Now, with children with lactose intolerance, their body either makes too little or stops making as they grow up. And so without enough lactase, the lactose doesn't get broken down. Instead, it travels to the large intestine where bacteria starts to kind of ferment it. And that's kind of where the issues are. The fermentation produces gas. And it also pulls water into the intestine. So that's why kids with lactose intolerance often feel bloated, have diarrhea, or feeling gassy, or kind of cramping. I had a friend who he has lactose intolerance, and he was eating cheese, and so I'm like, "Hey, Michael, aren't you lactose intolerant? What's going on?" And he goes, "It actually hurts you more than it hurts me," meaning he just gets gassy. And leading into this, it doesn't cause any bodily harm to your children. They're not damaging their body by eating lactose. It'll just cause, these cramps, kind of diarrhea, gassy. It won't hurt their body, but they won't feel well. And you'll see that as, they have a glass of milk or eat some ice cream here and there. You'll see them kind of feeling a little worse. Obviously, some people have it worse than others, and we're not quite sure yet. But we have some good news. Some children can, they can tolerate a little bit of dairy. But there are lactose-free milks and cheeses and dairy products widely available these days. There's a lot of plant-based milks like almond milk, coconut milk, almond milk, soy milk. Then there's dairy-free yogurts and cheeses that have become a lot more popular. And then for calcium and vitamin D, the things that you can really find in milk, kids can get these from green vegetables, nuts, seeds, or fortified juices. So that's totally fine. This really isn't something where your child is so extremely limited. Everything's still fine, and a little lactose here and there is literally not going to kill him, and he'll just be a little gassy or whatever it may be. So just to wrap up, so the result is your child is lactose intolerant. So it means they don't digest lactose well. Super common, very manageable. There are millions of kids with it that are still living a very healthy and full life. This doesn't prevent them from doing anything in their lives. There's a wide variety of these lactose-free and dairy-free products these days, and everything will be fine. I prefer almond milk to regular milk now. Thank you for trusting us with your child's care. If you'd like, we can reach out, or you can reach out if you have any resources that you'd like us to lend you, or any advice. We know a lot of people that can help with meal planning, etc. And yeah, we'd love to, hear how things are going. So please feel free to reach out, let us know. There'll be a learning curve. So try different foods, try different things, and everything's going to be fine. Your son is not alone here. There's millions of people that are dealing with this. This is not that big of a deal. So thank you. Yeah, let us know if there's anything else we can help you with.